Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Happy Mind Your Wednesday. So, I think we probably all have either said or heard of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Right? I think, we probably have all said that at some point in time. And the other night, I kept repeating it in my head before I went to sleep and woke up that morning, and I just kept repeating it. And I said, well, let me just Google and see if there's something I'm missing. And sometimes I think we say prayers and we really don't really delve into, the meaning of them. And I really, especially in everything that's going on in this time, I think it has a little bit different meaning to me even. And so when I Googled it, it came up and I saw, it gives you suggestions. It says short version and long version. Did y'all know there was a long version to the prayer? I didn't either, but I'm gonna read it to you. So, of course, it says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's usually where we stop. But then it goes on to say, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as the pathway to peace, taking as he did this sinful world as it is, not as I would like it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I may be reasonably happy in this world and supremely happy in the next. Isn't that something? Right? So then I went a little further and I Googled, meanings. Serenity. Serenity means the state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Strength. Courage means strength in the face of pain or grief. And wisdom, the soundness of an action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. So I took out a few words. Serenity, state of being peaceful. Serenity, peaceful, state of being at peace. Courage, strength to face it. And wisdom, using good judgment. Right, with everything that's going on, I know a lot of people hours have been cut, a lot of people jobs have been furloughed, and just our lives have really been turned upside down in literally a week or less. Right, things are changing daily. Even in my industry, it's just like topsy-turvy right now, and a lot of us may be feeling a little uncertain, but we do, we have faith. We've been through situations before, maybe not this one, but God has brought us through. And I think the reason this kept coming to mind, and I kept replaying it or saying it in my mind, was during these next few weeks, months for some of us, we're going to have to apply this, at one or the other or all, right? Being in a state of peace and having serenity. Sometimes we may have to create that, especially if we're stuck in the house or we have the kids, and it gets a little chaotic. Chaotic. That's the word I'm trying to say. And we have to find our moments of peace. I took a minute one morning and the other morning and just sat out and listened to the birds chirp, right? Finding a moment of peace in the midst of everything that's going on. And courage, to address and face the things that we're having to face. And finances are maybe become an issue for some, and just even being healthy. We may never be working, staying healthy, remaining healthy, keeping our family safe and healthy. Courage to face these things that have been thrust upon us unexpectedly. And then the wisdom to use good judgment. If you don't have to be out, don't. Cover your mouth if you cough. Use sanitizer, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So I wanted to just share that with you guys because I was like, what would I want to hear in a time like this? And I guess what I was repeating in my head was what I was needing to hear at the moment, because literally I wasn't really aware that God was preparing me for what was about to happen on my job. So I just want you guys to be encouraged. Hang in there. We shall get through this, right? Hang in there. Find your peace. Use your strength. Encourage as we face these next few days, these weeks, months for some, and use wisdom and good judgment in this time. Guys, if nobody told you that they love you, I love you. And you guys, mind your Wednesday.